Yo YouTube, it's MBL here. Today we're talking about loops and variables. It's a theoretical topic, but mastering it unlocks crazy plugin features like configs, extensions, particles, etc. So if you want to code smarter and make better plugins, stick around. Oh! A variable is like a labeled box that holds something inside. That something could be a number, list of my friends, players, etc. Example. Let's say we have a variable called joinPlayer. Every time a player joins, this variable updates with the joined player. That way, we can use it in different parts of our plugin. But you can't store numbers inside a player variable. A weird Java thing. Want to store a number alongside a player? Make two variables. Now, why should you use variables? Well, it avoids repetitive code. Instead of fetching the same data with unnecessary methods, you store it once and reuse it. Less work, better server performance. In Visual Bukkit, we have three types of variables. We have local, which only works inside its component. We have global, it works everywhere but resets after a server restart. And lastly, we have persistent variables, which work everywhere and survives a server restart. Now, onto loops. Loops repeats something without writing the same code over and over again. There are 5 types of loops in Visual Bukkit. Let's start simple. Number 1, the number loop. This loop runs a set number of times and keeps track of the count in a variable called loop number. Let's try it out to spawn in a rocket ray. Add a command, add a number loop with the amount of fireworks we want to spawn in, and add a method. Since a firework is an entity just like arrows, fireballs or a zombie, I know, pretty weird, we use the world class and the spawn entity method. Next, we'll get the world and the location of the player, after which we use a field to select the firework entity type. Don't know what fields are? Get back to my events video. As you can see, 5 fireworks immediately spawned in. The number loop also has a big brother, the advanced number loop. This loop has a starting value, an end value, an update value to increase or decrease, and lastly the condition, which checks if it should keep looping. Note that it only works with integers, so 1.8 automatically becomes 1. Number 3. The while loop. This one's dangerous because it keeps looping forever, unless the condition becomes false. Yeah, that never becomes false. So my only friend just dies. Rest in peace, broski. The negated mode flips true to false and vice versa. Super useful for checking if something isn't something. 4th on the list is the list loop. Instead of looping a set number of times, it loops through each item of the list and stores it in the loop value. This is very handy if you want to send, for example, a title to all the online players. Don't worry if you don't fully get lists yet, we'll dive deeper into those soon. To stop or continue these types of loops, we use break loop and continue loop. Number 5, the schedule task. There are 2 different types of scheduled tasks, synchronous and asynchronous. Imagine a McDonald's with just one cashier, the server. If a slow customer, a task, takes forever to decide, the entire line gets stuck, causing lag. Now, picture a McDonald's with multiple cashiers. Everyone gets served at the same time. So, should you always use async then? No! Most of the Bukkit API isn't designed for async operations and will break if used that way. You should stick to synchronous execution unless you're handling tasks outside of Bukkit, like database queries. In that case, those heavy tasks can run on a separate cashier, ensuring the game remains smooth and uninterrupted. There's also repeated mode, which runs every set amount of time. To stop it, use cancel schedule task. If you want to stop the scheduled task using a command, you use a global variable and an if statement inside the scheduled task. Do you already see it coming together? Got any questions or suggestions? Drop them in the comments. And if you're ready for more insane plugin tricks, subscribe! Because trust me, it only gets crazier from here. Goodbye!